At VBA, we take veteran fraud very seriously. And we've taken several measures over the past few months to ensure the safety, particularly around direct deposits for our compensation and pension beneficiaries. Number one, we're asking that all beneficiaries use va.gov to make direct deposit changes. va.gov has two-factor authentication, which allows us to verify your identity before those changes are made. We're also asking veterans who call the national call centers to be consciously aware that we're asking more security questions to validate your identity. Again, ensuring that we have the right veteran before we make those key and important changes to your direct deposit is extremely important to us. And third, for those who are making changes via paper forms, particularly when you're initially filing for a claim, we're requesting account verification documents. So again, we have information from your financial institution to validate that the account that you're listed on your forms truly does belong to you as a veteran. And in all instances, we also have our Salt Lake Incident Team that's available to research any instances of fraud and to help with remediation actions. So again, we are taking definitive actions to make sure we protect our veterans. Nearly 9 months ago, President Trump made the decision to suspend veteran debt during the pandemic. For veterans who had debts that were created after April 3rd, those were automatically suspended. And for debts that happened before April 3rd, veterans had the opportunity to reach out to the Debt Management Center to either suspend those debt or to make decisions on different payment options. As we march forward into January of 2021, debts will resume. What does that mean? What it means is the Debt Management Center will send out due process letters to inform veterans of the amount of their debt and to provide options for repayment. You'll have 90 days in order to make a decision in which options you'd like to pursue. But in each case, once you receive that letter, we ask that you consider the information that's there. And if you have any questions, we ask you to pick up the phone and reach out to the Debt Management Center at 1-800-827-0648. We want to make sure that all veterans understand that we want to meet you based on your personal situations and to choose an option that's best for you and your family. Back in December of 2019, VA partnered with the Association of Military Banks of America to create the Veterans Benefits Banking Program. The whole idea of the program was to create a consortium of banks and credit unions that were sensitive to the needs of veterans and their beneficiaries and were very familiar with the military community. Now, the intent of the program is to provide options to become banked, to provide financial literacy, and to provide an opportunity for veterans and their family members to create long-term financial independence. So we welcome you to go out there and check out the program and to see if it works for you. Now, if you already have a bank or a credit union, you're more than welcome to continue to use those institutions for your financial needs. But for those of you who do not have one, or for those who may be looking for a switch, we invite you to go to va.gov and in the search engine, put in Veterans Benefits Banking Program or VBBP, and you'll receive more information about the program and how it may be useful for you and your financial needs.
Yes, we do call all veterans, regardless of their character of discharge. And our representatives are very well trained to understand the difference between character of discharge, which type of benefits they might be eligible for in the VA system, and also how to navigate benefits outside of the VA system, for example, with state, local, county, and community-based resources.
As a transitioning service member, veteran, or eligible dependent, education and career choices during a transition to civilian life play a major role in reaching your goals and dreams. The transition process can seem overwhelming. VA is here to help. Before you start your education and career plans, take a look at VA's Personalized Career Planning and Guidance (PCPG) program, or Chapter 36. It can help you make the most of your education benefits and job opportunities. The PCPG program offers personalized guidance and support from trained educational and career counselors to help you make the best decisions about how to use your education benefits. It is designed to meet you where you are in the process, and you may want to have someone coach you through the entire process, from career exploration all the way to choosing a school or building your resume. It can help you find a training program or job, provide resume support, and assist with an employment plan. You can also get academic and adjustment counseling to help you find solutions and ways to overcome any obstacles to your success. PCPG is available to any veteran or dependent eligible for an education benefit, regardless of how long they've been out of the military. Service members 6 months prior to separation and up to 12 months post-separation are also eligible, as well as any veteran that has transitioned within the last year. You can use PCPG multiple times as long as you are eligible. It gives you tailored support whenever you need it, putting you in the driver's seat of your career plan. Find out more at va.gov. You have a lot of decisions to make as you transition. And regardless of how long it's been since you transitioned, if you have existing GI Bill benefits, you have professional resources available to help you. Let VA help you along your education and employment journey to get the benefits and resources that fit your needs on your terms. We're here to help you achieve your version of the American dream. Explore the options available to you, and don't miss out on the benefits you may be eligible for. For more information about these programs and others, visit benefits.va.gov, your local VA regional office, or your benefits advisor today.
Attention, fellow Vietnam veterans.
If you have a condition linked to exposure to herbicides,
including toxins like Agent Orange,
and you served offshore of the Republic of Vietnam between 1962 and 1975,
you may now be entitled to expanded VA benefits due to the Blue Water Navy Act of 2019.
veterans who served offshore and were previously denied for Agent Orange-related conditions can refile.
survivors of deceased veterans may also be eligible.
VA is dedicated to helping Blue Water Navy veterans and our families get the benefits we've earned and deserve.
For more information and to see the list of conditions that VA considers related to herbicide exposure,
visit va.gov and search Blue Water Navy.
Or call 1-800-749-8387.
brought to you by the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs.
My name is Patricia Juarez. I served in the U.S. Army Reserves and the U.S. Army. I was a military policeman, and I served from 1996 until 2002. My transition to civilian life was a little bit rough. Finding gainful employment after, not having to worry about working 9 to 5 was tough. I didn't have an education. I was used to the military way of life. You knew exactly what was expected of you every day, and there's a big stigma about veterans getting along with civilians, but it's honestly true to an extent. People that don't have the same experience as you, it's hard to relate your experiences and your job qualifications to someone that doesn't quite know what you've been through. I loved being in the military, and ever since I'd left, I was lost. I was failing at being married. I had failed at several small jobs that I tried to keep. I didn't think I was such a great mom. I definitely wasn't a good role model. When I realized I had to seek out help was when I was at my lowest point, when I was in the emergency room, when I was trying to speak to someone about how sad and how lost and how angry I was feeling. I didn't want to be that role model for my kids. I wanted to be a happy mom. And when I got to the VA and I talked to them and they told me that how I'm feeling is, it's not normal, but it does happen a lot, I knew that I could trust these people to help me. The VA helped me with rebuilding myself by giving me support for mental health, by sending me back to school and making me feel like what I was doing mattered, like there was a chance that I could do something with my life to make myself and my kids proud again. I don't know where I'd be without the help that the VA gave me. I decided to work for the VA to be part of the change that I wanted to see for veterans. My current role with the VA is a rating veteran service representative. I get to have a positive impact on a veteran's life. What I enjoy most about working at the VA is the family. It's almost like being in the military again. We're all there because we're invested 100% in trying to make lives better for veterans. If I had any advice to give people, service members that were transitioning, it would be, don't be afraid to look for resources. Don't be afraid to ask for help. There's so many programs for just about everyone. If you're a veteran now and you're struggling like I was, definitely come see us, get help. We really, really care. The narrative that you hear is not always the right one. There's so many of us that have a heart to do nothing but help veterans.
Hello everyone, I'm Ray Teleza, VBA. Welcome to the Managing VBA Performance and Results webcast for Q1 of fiscal year 2021. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad to introduce our Undersecretary for Benefits, Dr. Paul Lawrence.
Hello and Happy New Year. I'm pleased to be back with you once again to report on VBA's performance for the past quarter. Over the next few minutes, I will give an overview of VBA's performance for the period between October 1 and December 31. briefly go through the performance of each business line, talk about how we are remaining accountable, and provide information on some of the key topics veterans are asking about. First, let me remind you about VBA. We are a nationwide organization comprised of more than 25,000 employees, most of whom are veterans. In Q1, we distributed about $33 billion in benefits. We continue to act on my three priorities. 1, providing benefits to veterans with excellent customer service. 2, fiscal stewardship. And 3, strong collaboration. These priorities are at the heart of everything we do. Within VBA, we have 8 business lines that you see on the slide. Each business line is led by a senior executive who is responsible for the results I will highlight today. Let me give you the bottom line up front. Overall, VBA's performance in Q1 of FY21 was outstanding. 7 of our 8 business lines exceeded their performance targets. All business lines exceeded the new increased targets we implemented in FY21. By doing this, we delivered more benefits to veterans faster. Thank you to Team VBA for your great work. Now, let's go through the business lines. As you can see, in compensation, we exceeded our target for claims completed. In fact, we completed 13% more claims in Q1 than in Q4 of FY20. We also beat our targets for timeliness and accuracy. Let's move on to the Office of Administrative Review. OAR beat targets in both of VBA's decision lanes, completing supplemental claims and higher level reviews faster than the targets. We continue to drive down remand inventory, reducing it by 22%. Now, let's discuss veterans' pension and dependency indemnity compensation, or DIC. It's a key part of VBA's mission to care for our veterans in financial need through the Veterans Pension Program. DIC is available for survivors of veterans whose cause of death was service-connected. As you can see, we beat the target for claims completed, and we completed these claims significantly faster than the targets. In addition, we added a new target to complete burial estate plots in 55 days, and we completed them in just 8 days due to process improvements and automation. To the right of the slide is fiduciary. VBA's fiduciary service protects the most vulnerable veterans and their benefits from fraud and abuse. In Q1, we completed more than 20,000 field exams, exceeding our target. Let's talk about insurance. VA's life insurance program continues to provide financial security to veterans and families. In Q1, we added a new timeliness target to deliver on SDVI claims in 9 days. We did it in almost half that time. Insurance just missed the goal for disbursement timeliness. We identified the problem and implemented a new solution. I'm confident insurance will be back on track in Q2. Of note, insurance significantly beat the target to locate hard-to-find beneficiaries. Let's turn to education. We continue to process education claims quickly and with high quality. This is especially notable because we raised the timeliness targets for FY21. This quarter, education completed final implementation of the Comeri Act, delivering on our commitment to improve service to student veterans. And we delivered $8.5 million in true-up payments to student veterans. This fulfills the promise I made in the fall of 2018. Let's move to VR&E. VR&E beat its target for positive outcomes by 16%. We implemented new process improvements and automation, which enabled us to process invoices faster. As a result, VR&E paid virtually all invoices within 30 days. This resolves one of the biggest concerns veterans in the VR&E program previously had. Now let's talk about Home Loan Guarantee. Home Loan had a new target this quarter to complete 80% of the certificates of eligibility in just 1 day. They beat that target. In fact, they issued 77% of the COEs instantaneously. Also this quarter, we expanded eligibility for specially adapted housing grants to include blindness. and we extended the moratorium on foreclosure and eviction. Thank you to our home loan team for another great quarter. Let's move to transition and economic development. Last month marked the one-year anniversary of Solid Start, and I'm proud to say it's been a huge success. In the program's first year, Solid Start counselors have reached 82,000 veterans in the crucial first year of separation from service. We put a special emphasis on connecting with veterans who requested a mental health appointment in the year preceding their transition from service. Solid Start counselors connected with 54% of veterans, beating their target for successful contacts. I continue to hold teletown halls to connect with veterans and families. In total, we've connected with 5.7 million veterans through 110 teletown halls. In conducting these, I recognize that certain topics frequently came up. So, in December, I conducted 4 nationwide answer and action teletown halls on key subjects, listed here, that veterans frequently ask about. You can find more information on our YouTube channel listed on the slide. I'm going to discuss some of these special topics in a moment, but first, let me summarize our performance in Q1. VBA delivered an outstanding performance in Q1 of FY21. We delivered benefits to veterans faster than our targets, with quality that is better than our targets, and we worked together effectively with VSOs, states, and other stakeholders. We continue to fulfill our promises to veterans and families. Thank you to our team for meeting our mission to deliver benefits to veterans in a manner that honors their service. We are off to a great start in FY21. Hashtag faster, better together. Next, Ray will rejoin me for a conversation about some of the questions I get most frequently from veterans and families.
Thank you, Dr. Lawrence. I also congratulate all of VBA on another great quarter. Sure, you've talked a lot about town halls in this broadcast and others, and one of the common questions we get is around, if my veteran spouse passes, do I get their benefits?
So you do get benefits from us. They include 3 of the things that we list on the screen. Survivor benefits, which is the monthly payment, burial, a one-time payment, and something we call DIC if your veteran who passes service-connected and the death is related to the service connection. But the shorter answer is no, you don't get his or her benefit payment.
These can be tough questions to ask. Is there anything else you'd like to tell veteran spouses?
Certainly. One of the things we encourage all our veterans who get benefits from us, explain to your spouse or loved one about what those benefits are and what is available to you when they pass. This is particularly important because we don't want them discovering these complicated things during a period of stress when somebody passes. The other thing we remind them is it's important you do that because unfortunately, uninformed spouses are often approached by people we nickname pension poachers who offer to help them with their benefits but get paid. And we want to remind all our veterans and their spouses that us, the VA, state departments of Veterans Affairs, counties, even the traditional service organizations have veteran service officers who will provide that assistance for no payment.
That's important. Let's talk about VA home loans. I know that VBA's home loan has had a very strong quarter with veterans buying and refinancing their home with VA-backed loans. Can you talk a little bit about the VA home loan program?
Sure. This is one of the best benefits from being a veteran, and it dates all the way back to the original GI Bill, to purchase a home with no money down. Okay? You can use this multiple times in your life, no money down, low fees, you avoid private mortgage insurance and the like, and we really have a great team to help you. Not only can we help you through the process, but if you fall behind in your mortgage payments, we were there with coaching and counseling to make sure you can continue to stay in your home. So we encourage all veterans to really think hard about this benefit and call our home loan team. The number's on the screen.
You talked about economic hardship. Could you talk a little bit about what VA is doing for, say, homeless veterans?
Oh, certainly. This is really important. We should all agree that no American veteran should be homeless. And at VA, we're working hard to do that. So one of the things we're asking for all our veterans is if you see somebody who looks like they might be a homeless veteran, please reach out to us at the 877-424-3838 number. And the person who takes your phone call asks, where's the location of this individual? They will go and see if they're a veteran and what resources we can get them. But it's not only resources for the veteran, it's also for their family, for reintegration into the community. So please help us find homeless veterans so we can assist them.
Finally, Dr. Lawrence, I want to talk about schooling. I know many veterans have questions about the GI Bill and many other vet education programs. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Really great questions, because the GI Bill continues to expand and there are additional benefits all the time for our veterans. Some of the most recent ones include what's called Vet Tech, high-tech apprenticeships for our veterans to join the technology industry, schooling around computer program, information systems, and the like that really enable them to go on a different path. There's also the STEM Scholarship, 9 additional months of support for our veterans who are studying in the STEM fields to provide them additional training, especially relevant healthcare. A lot of the veterans are asking about, can I go to nursing school, for example? So it really enables another path. So the GI Bill continues to expand and provide additional benefits. Now, often folks will say, but I've run out of GI Bill or something like that. Don't forget Veterans Readiness and Employment, VR&E, for our service-connected veterans. If you need to retool or retrain, a counselor is assigned and they help you with a personalized program that can include additional schooling. So between the GI Bill and VR&E, we think these are great tools that help set our veterans up for employment.
Great tools. Finally, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, speaking of employment, you know, Ray, here at VBA, we are hiring too. We think it's a great place to work. So all of our jobs are advertised on usajobs.gov. So please, we encourage everybody interested in serving, veterans, joining us, being part of the most noble mission in the federal government, to check it out and come join VBA.
Great. Thank you, Dr. Lawrence. This completes the webcast on managing VBA performance and results for Q1 of fiscal year 2021. Stay tuned for our after show, which includes Transition Talk, a roadmap for transitioning service members to the suite of benefits VBA has to offer. For those of you transitioning, welcome to the strongest community in the world, veterans. Don't forget, we invite you to connect with VBA through our channels. A recording of today's presentation will be available at benefits.va.gov/stakeholder. For VA customer service, you may call 1-800-827-1000. To learn more about VA benefits, visit benefits.va.gov. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, let's do it. #FasterBetterTogether.
Yes, we do call all veterans, regardless of their character or discharge. And our representatives are very well trained to understand the difference between character of discharge, which type of benefits they might be eligible for in the VA system, and also how to navigate benefits outside of the VA system, for example, with state, local, county, and community-based resources.
Here at the Department of Veteran Affairs, everything we do exists to support those who have served this country with dignity and pride. Financial stability is a huge part of that support. The Fiduciary Accounting Submission Tool, also known as FAST, was created to expedite the submission of beneficiary accounting information. FAST improves the efficiency of the accounting process by guiding you step by step through the requirements and eliminates unnecessary steps. We value our employees, so imagine a smooth fiduciary process which allows you to serve beneficiaries, our veteran families, better with reduced time and effort on your part. FAST does that by allowing for rapid, intuitive, and intelligent uploading of beneficiary accounting information. There are no postal delays, there are no unnecessary uploads, and you can rest knowing that your accounting was done right the first time. This change will allow us to properly maximize the VBA workforce by removing any impeding factors and fully empowering them to serve our veteran families with excellence and efficiency. Release the burden of uncertainty and focus on supporting your beneficiaries with financial stability with FAST.
If you filed a claim for disability compensation or pension benefits, VA may require an in-person examination as part of the claim process. This is called a compensation and pension exam, also known as a C&P exam or a VA claim exam. For disability compensation, this exam helps VA determine if you have a disability related to your military service or if your existing service-connected condition should receive an increased disability rating. In the case of a pension claim, the exam helps VA document the level of your disability. If VA determines that you require a C&P exam, you'll be contacted to schedule your appointment. Each exam is different depending on the information and needs of each veteran. Exams can range anywhere from an hour or more to as short as 15 minutes. The examiner may ask you questions, perform a physical exam, or simply discuss your file with you. A C&P exam is not the same as a healthcare appointment. You won't receive treatment or medicine from the medical examiner, but you will get your claim well on its way to completion. After your C&P exam, the examiner will provide the findings to a claims processor to complete the claim process. VA will review your claim file, decide on your claim, and send you a decision notice. Each claim is different, but it usually takes just 3 to 4 months to process a claim from start to finish, some even faster. You can start the VA claims process by submitting your claim online, by mail, or in person. You can learn more by visiting www.va.gov/disability/VA claim exam, calling 1-800-827-1000, or visiting your nearest VA regional office.
Hello. A year ago, I challenged all of VBA to make FY20 our hashtag best year ever. It was a huge success. We didn't miss a beat during the pandemic and had record accomplishments, and all the while providing veterans the benefits they've earned in a manner that honors their service. As you heard last week, and I will present in greater detail on October 29th during the Q4 Vba Performance and Results webcast, all of our business lines exceeded their performance targets for FY20. Our performance in FY20 was outstanding. It truly was our hashtag best year ever. Today I'm excited to announce and explain our new campaign for FY21, hashtag Faster Better Together. Why a hashtag? Hashtags are used to draw awareness, to focus on an important activity or event, and to engage others. I want all of these to be true for this new campaign. Let me explain the words. Faster. It's how veterans want their benefits. It highlights our focus on speed and processing and eliminating time we spend waiting for records or exams or other evidence we need to grant benefits. Better. Our quest to continually improve quality and remain empathetic, to walk alongside our veterans as they go through our process, and be aware of their situation, what they are going through, and how important our interactions with them are. Together, as Team VBA, with those who advocate for veterans, states, counties, VSOs, and Congress and OMB, and most importantly, together with veterans. Nothing saddens me more than when I hear veterans say, "I'm fighting with VBA." because that is not the way we want it to be. And that is certainly not the kind of organization I want to lead. When the system works the way it should, we are all on the same team, and we should be fighting for veterans. My vision for #FasterBetterTogether focuses on VBA's continuous improvement and unites our team and stakeholders. Our goal is to collaborate to meet veterans' expectations for speed and quality of benefits delivery. So, for FY21, let's be faster, let's be better, and let's continue to work together. #FasterBetterTogether.
My name is Craig Rose. I served in the United States Navy from 1985 to 2005. I believe the biggest positive takeaway that I have from the military was the desire to really just be the best you can be at whatever you do. That leads to, of course, a drive and focus for your job. I decided to work for the VA around September of 2011. After working in the private sector for 6 years, a position opened up at VA Vba. I thought that would be a great time to go in and give a little back for veterans, along with the fact that I had already a few of my children in various branches of the service. There were a lot of reasons for me to become a rating service representative, and one of those was while one of my daughters was in active service in the Navy at 20, she was diagnosed with MS, or multiple sclerosis. She was asking me a lot of questions and trying to go through the process about it. When you have a child that is been in the service and has had to navigate the system due to something like being diagnosed with MS, allows for you to have really a greater empathy for other veterans and their claims. It really humanizes it as you go through their files in order to rate their claims. So working at the Veterans Benefits Administration, one of the greatest things is working with fellow former service members. Coming in every day, having that camaraderie, and it's something that you really don't get in the private sector. So that's one of the largest benefits that I get. My advice for any veterans that are considering applying for benefits would be to go ahead and do it as quickly as possible. Because a lot of those times the benefits that you're going to receive is based upon the date of claim when it's received by the VA. So, the best thing you can do is, apply for those benefits as quickly as possible.
My name is Pierre Gobert. I served in the Marine Corps from 2013 to 2017. I just graduated Sabio Bootcamp. I decided to use the VetTech program for Sabio because it allowed me to save my GI Bill entitlement, and this new pilot program allows you to just get your experience with programming with the hope that you're going to get a software development job. Sabio allowed me to make an application before I even graduated. The application is a web application for the City of Los Angeles, and it happened to make me look great in interviews, and I was able to explain thoroughly because we have great instructors at Sabio. In a traditional four-year school, you're going to be taking those classes for a semester, like 5 months. But in a coding bootcamp, everything's accelerated. Everything's fast, but there's other people with you making something great, something that you create with your mind. I feel confident that I will get a job after this program. They set you up for success, definitely. I ended up getting a job offer right when I graduated. But I would say to really stick through it and to really put in a lot of work, because what you put in is what you get out.
Hi, my name is Leandro Rodriguez, and I served in the Navy in Bremerton, Washington. I moved to North Carolina, and then I came right back to Washington State, where I got my certificate as a Python developer at Code Fellows using the VetTech program. I think that VetTech is actually a very convenient path for a veteran like me. You don't want to go to college, but I had a passion for computer development. So VetTech has allowed me to actually, successfully complete a program, get a job, and then while I'm on the job, if my employer requires me to get a college degree as well, I can work on it at the same time. A year ago, when I got out of the Navy, I got a job where, it was paying $15 an hour, and then all of a sudden, I get my training, and my life has changed because I'm now offered, a competitive salary. I think that Code Fellows is also a perfect place, and there was tons of places. Not all of them were authorized by the VA. So, it took me a month to decide, and I said, you know what, I want to be part of that adventure. And I came all the way to Seattle and went through the program, and between a week before I graduated, I got a job offer already. So I'm just excited to start my new job, and then that's just thanks to Code Fellows and the VA as well. I think the VetTech program is amazing, and it's a way to it gives us the opportunity to really decide on what path we want to go without any restrictions.
Veterans are the backbone of our country, and the Association of Military Banks of America is committed to serving those who have served. That's why the Department of Veterans Affairs is partnering with AMBA to launch the Veterans Benefits Banking Program, or VBBP, to provide veterans a safe, reliable, and inexpensive way to receive and manage their VA monetary benefits. Many veterans currently receive their VA monetary benefits on prepaid debit cards or by paper checks, and some have experienced problems using these payment methods or found it difficult to access traditional banking products and services. The VBBP is an effort to offer all veterans an opportunity to deposit their benefit funds directly into existing or new accounts offered by participating AMBA member banks. Our veterans who receive monetary benefits should have as many financial management and services options as possible. Participating VBBP banks will offer eligible veterans federally insured and regulated financial products, services, and education that can be tailored to their needs and the needs of their families. The VA remains committed to providing veterans with the benefits they have earned in a manner that honors their service. AMBA is a not-for-profit association of banks and related financial service providers that for over 60 years has worked to serve and protect the financial future of military members, veterans, and their families. The VA and AMBA are proud to provide this opportunity to connect veterans with banks who understand their needs and to ensure those who have served receive the highest levels of service in return. For any questions, please call the VA at their toll-free number 1-800-827-1000. To learn more about the program, visit benefits.va.gov/banking or veteransbenefitsbanking.org.
For more than 75 years, the Department of Veterans Affairs Home Loan Benefit has helped millions of eligible veterans and service members buy a home. Today, the VA home loan means lower than average interest rates, limited closing costs, and no down payment is required. The VA home loan may save you thousands of dollars. For more information, please contact VA or talk to a lender of your choice. Don't let anyone talk you out of using the benefit you have earned. Choose VA.